Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for a much-anticipated main event. Scheduled for 8 rounds of heavyweight action. And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway. Oh, that's a big hook right there. Is this the type of stylistic matchup, Teddy, a high stamina guy against a power puncher that many would describe as, oh, that's a little dangerous for the big favorite, for the big power puncher? That can be a trap.
Yeah, it can be a trap because anytime you have a guy with high endurance, that means mentally he's fit. That means he probably has a good chin if he's been rounds before. And the power might not be enough.
He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. A piercing hook to the head by André Bishop. Good right hand by André Bishop. He needs more of that. And now he's targeting upstairs. Oh, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. A stabbing right hand comes in by the Giant. Big shot, and a big punch connects and floors him here in round 1.
And not what you expected. His opponent usually not a quick starter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Nice block by the Giant. The Giant's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing on that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
The Giant's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let them think you're all right. Let them think you even want to fight, when really you just want to buy a little time.
Bishop's now having to deal with a bloody nose, and that can be a real distraction, especially when it comes to your breathing. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. The other day when we were talking to André Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Good left hand by André Bishop. A little head hunting with the right. Showing you some defense there with the block. Bishop showing us a little something behind the curtain right here. He's revealing something about himself, and that is that he wants to survive a bit. He is clinching more than we've seen before after being stunned.
And Joe, if we're seeing it, guess what? That guy in the other corner, that guy that's facing him right now, he's seen it too, and that's bad news for him.
And we come to the end of round number 2. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut, the kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on him. He's got to do everything.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. A solid, true uppercut by André Bishop. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Hits him in the mug with the right. Nice job doubling up the jab by André Bishop.
Let's see some more head movement.
Halfway through this round here.
Keep your head moving.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
The Giant's banged up by a left hand. Oh, he's sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Solid left hand to the head. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Use the ring. Use the ring. Let's do it.
10 seconds remaining in this round.
Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I just need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good. I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around.
Let's take a look at Teddy's scorecard, where you can see that he's only got that 1 round in the bank so far at the beginning of round number 4. But Teddy, just the psychology of the game, knowing that you put your man down on the canvas, you really don't care about the scorecard at that point.
Well, you know you're the boss, and you can continue to be the boss. And more importantly, your opponent now is a little concerned about throwing something. He might get caught. He might get hurt again.
The Giant is being smart on the outside. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do.
And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Not much action as he just ties up. Bishop's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back. He's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, the guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. The Giant's left working well that time. Scored well up top. We've reached the halfway point of this battle. Real good fight here. Tough to get a sense of who's really up. I can see making an argument for either guy, but that's a testament to both guys and what they've been willing to bring to this battle tonight.
Yeah, what it's a testament to, Joe, is that it's an enjoyable fight. After a while, you don't even concentrate on who's up. All you know is you're enjoying every bit of it.
Oh, what an exchange! Digging in with a left to the gut.
Nice work.
Up top with the right hand. That was a miss by André Bishop. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by André Bishop.
Uppercut.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Halfway into round number 5 here. You know André Bishop's trainer is going to be really thrilled to see him do that there. He doesn't want to see his fighter get hit too much tonight. That was a nice block. A clean, crisp right hand by the Giant. What impact from that uppercut by André Bishop. The Giant's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Solid right by André Bishop.
Head movement. Head movement.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. All right, Teddy, let me put you back in your old job here. You're going to be trainer here. Now, we're just coming off of a round there where clearly, I think he won the round, but it's a close, competitive fight that your guys probably win.
Yeah, I know what not to tell him. I'm not telling him he's winning. That's what I'm not telling him. I want to make sure that he keeps his edge. You know, he stays smart and everything, but the only reason that I think he's up is because he's keeping the punch output, he's staying sharp defensively. You know, he's still attacking in the spots that he should attack. I want to keep it that way.
Pace yourself.
Nice strike after catching one by André Bishop.
Finish with the hook.
The Giants bang by an uppercut.
Relax, relax.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good defense, just covering up down low. The Giants really impressing us here, defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But, Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you appreciate, you know, the aggression or the power and all these things. He can afford to be aggressive because he doesn't get hit.
Keep your head moving.
Nice.
Wow! Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What guts by André Bishop. We've seen it throughout his career we've been following, but he wants to fight on here. Fine looking right hand by the Giant. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. And that's the end of round 6. André Bishop's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now, look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
And now a well-placed hook to the head. Some bad intentions on that jab by André Bishop. André Bishop's throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Halfway through the 7th round. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Double up on your punches. Oh, you got this one.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by André Bishop. Nice solid left hand scored by the Giant.
Keep your distance.
Protect yourself.
Good flush shot upstairs.
Watch the hook.
There's a straight right hand. And the round comes to an end.
Okay, we got this one. The last round is yours, okay? Keep your distance. Keep your hands up. You got this.
Start of round number 8. It's been an interesting one so far. He finds himself down, even though he has scored a knockdown.
Yeah, and he deserves to be, Joe. After that knockdown, he went to sleep. He just stopped working.
A knifing left hand by André Bishop. Bishop's got to find a way to protect that eye. The cut has worsened. And if it gets any worse, you got to think this fight is coming to an end immediately.
Well, what's going to matter is when the doctor finally gets caught up and looks at it is, Joe, not how bad the cut looks or even how graphic it is to the fans out there, but where it's at. The doctor will look to see whether or not it's the kind of cut that if it gets worse, it could actually be physically damaging to his career.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Throws a counter. Wow, nice. And banging away he goes. André Bishop is on the receiving end of a power shot that scored the knockdown. André Bishop's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beats the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
Bishop's got a way of just getting away from that punch. The Giants' defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Big left hand.
Clinch.
And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch he needed like flowers need rain.
I say it all the time. You never know what you're going to get in this sport. We never thought this fight would go the distance.
No, early on, it looked like Frazier and Ali. I mean, the thrill in Manila. Who thought we'd wind up with a little ballet down the stretch?
This was a sure and steady effort by the Giant tonight, and it earns him a unanimous decision win. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever a question of who was going to win. It was how. Was it going to be knockout or unanimous decision? We got it the right way.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.